Hey everyone, so today I'm in my basement, which is weird, but it's late at night, so I don't want to wake anyone up. Anyway, I just wanted to discuss something a little more serious today. I wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of us don't realize that experts in every subject imaginable are actually at the tips of our fingers thanks to internet. So, what I mean is that most experts, regardless of the field, are easily reachable and often more than willing to talk about their area of expertise. To give you an example, last June, my girlfriend Laura and I, we we were in chemistry class, and she was wondering, if you have a piece of bread and if you have a piece of toast, this is toast, this is bread. We all know it's possible to go from bread to toast. But is it possible to go from toast to bread? Is it? So this might seem a little absurd, but maybe it's possible. Maybe there's some way. Science is so advanced, we can do all sorts of crazy shit. Maybe there's a way to go from toast to bread. So, I took it upon myself to email a bunch of professionals around the world, and surprisingly enough, it turned into a bit of a fun activity. So I'll just to show you a few how it worked, just to show you how everything happened. The letter I sent out read as follows: To whomever it may concern, I'm a Canadian college student who is looking to answer an interesting question. Recently, in my chemistry class, my teacher and I discussed whether or not all chemical reactions are reversible, given infinite energy and unbound conditions. This led us to consider an interesting instance. When a piece of bread is toasted, it undergoes a chemical change known as a Maillard reaction. With no restrictions, would it be possible to perform a reverse Maillard reaction on the toast and essentially untoast it, resulting in a piece of bread identical to the piece which was originally toasted? Both myself and my teacher were unsure as to whether this is possible, and therefore I have decided to consult the experts. I appreciate your time and anticipate your answer, Evan. The first answer I got back, sent to me on June 19th, 2008, was from the Royal Australian Chemical Institute, and read as follows. Dear Evan, thanks for your very interesting conundrum. I've canvassed some of our professors and am awaiting further responses, so in the meantime, I have one you may wish to consider from our current president, Professor Ian Ray. Quote, while all chemical reactions are in theory reversible, this one may be only in the infinite, and therefore unattainable limit. In the particular case he cites, there are a number of reaction steps involved, and some of the products of reactions are lost to the air, and would need to be returned to the site of reaction for any reversal even to be possible. In fact, the process is irreversible. I will endeavor to provide you more if they arrive. Hope this helps. Kindest regards, David Hadley, General Manager at the Royal Australian Chemical Institute, Inc., and all this, the address and that. So that was pretty cool, but that wasn't it, because a few days later, actually the same day, on June 19th, I got another one from the British Society of Flavorists. This one comes from the Treasurer and Webmaster, Jack Knight, who said, Hi Evan, I've passed on your inquiry to Professor Don Mottram at Reading University, who is a world-renowned expert on Maillard chemistry. My own opinion is that because this reaction is not a single process but a complex of many reactions, one being dependent on the products of the previous reaction, it is not reversible. But I will be interested to hear Don's comments. So already this was becoming quite international. This was from Britain again. So I'd had one from Britain and one from Australia. A little later on June 27th, when I thought I probably wasn't going to get anything else, this popped into my inbox. This one came from the Royal Society of Chemistry in London. Dr. Colin Osborne at the Royal Society of Chemistry, the education manager, said, Dear Mr. Eames, this depends on the free energy change for the reaction. He then sent me a site, and he concluded, I suspect practical observation indicates the reaction is not reversible. So short, sweet, and to the point. But this wasn't quite it. Another email I sent out to the IUPAC, the executive director, John Jost, he forwarded it to someone who was apparently an expert in chemical thermodynamics, and the email he got back, which he then forwarded to me, read as follows. Dear John, I'm writing this reply in Warsaw at the International Conference on Chemical Thermodynamics. It is clear that the process of toasting is an irreversible reaction, as is any process that goes to completion. To make the process reversible will require a restoration to the original condition of the toast. Say the untoasted form is A and the toasted form is B. The reaction could be written as A plus O2 goes to B plus H2O plus another substance ejected, question mark, period. Energy is added, period. In practice, it would not be possible to make this reversible. In theory, however, one could postulate a pathway to restore it to its original condition. I hope this helps, Ron. So, from these emails, you can see an international effort has been made to figure out whether or not it's possible to go from toast back to bread. So that's all I know so far. But we'll see what happens in the end. This one came to me much later, on August 7th, in fact, long after I thought the whole quest for to figure it all out had ended. So there you guys go. So I encourage you guys, if ever there's a question that's bugging you, and if you're ever curious about anything, just why not email an expert? Why not see, just satisfy your curiosity a little. We have to be daring, and the results can be pretty cool. So that's all I got to say for today. So next week, I'll see you guys, same time, same place.